I don't ask for much, it's all I ever want. And not killing down behind it, you can cool. You need the hoes for the streets, dang, holy, I ain't pulling up this spiritual one, devil kiss your boo. We ain't no cowards, we don't say what you gon' do. I'll post them on the internet, you think you got. Cause I got the rock ice, I got Shia Ward, got the Sarpakai, I got Imawan, got the love.
Shit.
My mom got the Ryan Island, gotta get rid of the board. It's the car, we got a war. Couple young men in this bitch with an out of war. And joining these ranks, and you out of order. It's the top of everything right now, it's top of war. And I'm still the same nigga when I'm not recording. I pull up Superman like a Michael Jordan. I don't think they fit to join the Lord's army. I survived a Christian church, more of the story. I done beat so many demons, I got war stories. Growing look so hardcore, look like I'm morphed on him. Appetite for battle, yeah, I'm war hungry. I didn't choose this life, the Lord chose me. I'm a certified preacher now, take that lightly. How I feel about this shit, yeah, I can't describe it. I know they mad at me, cause I can't trust the white man. I gird up my loins, it did something like me. Yeah, what's done in private, it's gonna come to light. Speak the truth into these phones and watch them come to life. All my friends are dead, little slaughter plagues, yeah.
Be careful. What? Been a second. Was you able to get North Carolina or
I think that YouTube trip with the class wasn't even on there either.
Look, I ain't no hardness. I'm a good soldier. My niggas is killers. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit is not for the weak. I already told you. They told us to yak around. Watch how you approach us. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah, yeah. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah, yeah. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah, yeah. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah, yeah. When Babylon fall, then we go inherit the earth. I never turn pussy. You gotta bury me first. I get the word from Cat. Yeah. I'ma just go, yes, sir. Please don't play with your life. Or you'll get seriously hurt. Over my brothers. Yeah, yeah. We doing numbers. Yeah, yeah. You like to talk a lot. But you'll get humble. Hey, fuck on my enemies. Yeah, cause they make a tumble. Yeah, you gotta be disciplined. They do what you want outside of the jungle. And I got the heart of a lion. I just did Hebrew Academy trying through the fire in the heart of a crisis. Everybody want to talk tough, but only a dummy would try us. They told me life about war, so I ain't gonna never stop fighting. Yeah. I know that they fools, but I cannot pity them. Niggas is taking them lives too serious. Soft like air, take no for fear. No fans is watching. I gotta stay diligent. I gotta stay militant. Yeah, I know that I'm killing them. I ain't no hard in this. I'm a good soldier. My niggas is killers. I ain't gonna hold you. This is not for the weak. I already told you. They taught us to yak around. Watch how you approach us. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah, yeah. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah, yeah. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah, yeah. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah, yeah.
And man, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Like and subscribe. ICK Sacramento, ICK Northern California, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever we on. Let me see if we can select something else. I'm gonna select this long ass one, Long Road. But Long Road by me and Abaddon.
Yeah, kind of.
You gotta go to YouTube, but you might be getting in a second now. Man, make sure y'all smash that like button. No, you should be getting in a second. Yep, Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. We finna get started in just a second. We got some hot topics for you. And meanwhile, you understand, go to Hava Now One West on YouTube and check out his new album, man. Life of a Priest 2.
Hey, dude, let me know, sir. High hole in the streets, twerking the road. Shit I seen with my eyes is forcing to grow. I'm from West, you don't sell it, then you use. Dropped out of school, I had to play the streets. Mack said they shooting up the streets. Young was me, love, like cheap. I made a fortune off a home and bank. 28 across the street, you know how he's playing. I ain't leaving empty-handed. I remember coming home late nights with empty cannons. Now make these devils cry when we hold camp. The only place you'll get respect is for that old man right up. Look, I took the narrow path. I'm certified in this shit, my big old black. We don't walk the same walk, I'm aware of that. You never seen a nigga third of water what you staring at. You wanna take this walk, it's a long road. You gotta pay that cross, it's a long road. And put away that thinking, it's a long road. You do it to the end, it's a long road. You wanna take this walk, it's a long road. You gotta pay that cross, it's a long road. And put away that sin, it's a long road. And going to the end, as I go in the camera, I let the song blast. Reminiscing of the time I walked the wrong path. Getting good with them just to get the bread. Got a school cause I chose to sit crack and bed. Yeah, I was head first with a red shirt, let them see the flag. Smoking all day, you can say I was breathing gas. The kick those, no hope, but I ain't need a mask. Almost getting caught by the law of heart beating fast. I thought I was destined to live this life forever. Got in class and my life changed for the better. I remember the days I used to wear a cross. Now I'm one West, so I got a better cross. I be better with jealous and what you tell the truth. That's a miracle, no need for the proof. Endurance to go as I grow old, but I got a ways to go. It's a long road. If you wanna take this walk, it's a long road. You gotta bear cross, it's a long road. And put it with that thinking, it's a long road. Endure to the end, it's a long road. If you wanna take this walk, it's a long road. You gotta bear cross, it's a long road. And put away that sin, it's a long road. Endure to the end, it's a long road.
That's from Facebook. Yeah. 50K, you gonna get this, bro. You off that shit, nigga. Hey man, what's going on with y'all, man? This is Dropping Jewelz podcast, man. We might switch the name to Dropping Jewelz Live. You understand? This is Dropping Jewelz Live podcast. You understand? We nigga brought to you by Commander Juliana and ISBK. You understand? I'm Priest and Officer of 500 Natazad. Yeah, Howard, to my left is Priest and Officer of 50 Karan Yala. You know what I'm saying? And we had another episode, man. We like a month in. It was like the 4th episode. Or a week and a half. I mean, a month and a half. Oh, this shit. Damn, we have 5 episodes already. You understand? And, man, we got a lot of hot topics we going to bring out, man. And the one that stood out the most is crazy because Commander Johanna just went over it about, what's her name? She from Rhode Island. She a senator from Rhode Island. And she was twerking, man. Like, this shit crazy. You understand? So we just going to jump into it, get into these stories. And, a lot of those songs, I don't know if y'all heard them, but a lot of those songs is a lot of music we got coming. Commander Johanna said, check over the music industry. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. Shout out to Don Yala who doing this thing out there in Philadelphia, man. With the music and the videos that he doing. Shout out to Captain Akkad. You know what I'm saying? He's doing numbers and doing some work with that music he doing. And shout out to Havana too, man. And to be honest with you, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Havana slept on. Niggas sleeping on Havana, man. That nigga got some cold music. You understand? And shout out to him and his album he just dropped. You understand? Life of a Priest 2. Make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube channel and check out his music as well. You understand? With that being said, without further ado, man, we're gonna jump straight into these articles. You can pull that last one I just sent to you, bro. Shout out.
Okay, sir. Dem Rhode Island State Senator Tiara Mack ripped for video of herself twerking.
Man, this is that's how far we didn't came to in America. Like I said, Commander Johanna just brought it up too. You understand? And because they just dropped it like 9 hours ago. So you know we gonna bring it out as well. You understand? But it was so serious that Commander Johanna had to Okay, I know I just did black watch. Let me drop something else on y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is a senator, a black senator twerking. You understand? Can you read Bubba Show?
What kind, sir? She's twerking overtime for your views.
I'm saying she's twerking overtime. What do you say? Say it again.
She's twerking overtime for your votes. So like,
man, look at she twerking overtime for votes. You understand? Because guess what? Like Commander Hunt said, you gonna see them chops. You know what I'm saying? In her head, you gonna see them chops, and you gonna be like, damn, she's for the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna vote for her. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? But sadly, a lot of people is gonna vote for her because she had her behind them. You understand? And then because that's the only reason. Like that's the thing. Like she acting like a regular social media thot. You know what I'm saying? Like females on social media, they ain't got nothing to offer. They ain't got nothing to talk about. You understand? They ain't got nothing to do on social media. It's boring. They ain't getting the attention that they won't need. So guess what they do? Okay, time to show a nips. Time to show a breast. Okay, time to put a thong on and show everybody my behind. So that's what whores do on social media. You understand? Because they want some attention. This is a senator, man. Like do you understand how important a senator is? You know what a senator does? A senator is the one that I ain't gonna say create the laws, but she passed the laws. You understand? Like for gun laws, civil law, any law, it gotta go through the senator. And she gotta okay. You understand? Meanwhile, she's shaking her behind. She can't make no decisions. She's not in a position to make no decisions. You showing your chops on like, man, I wish we could play the video. That's why we get a lot of time.
I just seen a snippet of the video. So like, sir, we not doing that.
Man, look, right.
We not doing
that. It's kind of crazy. She upside down on her head,
like a stripper.
Like a stripper. And this is a senator. This is somebody that she got degrees. You understand? PhD. She got all that. She went to been in college for 10 years. Became a senator, able to pass laws in the community, able to pass laws in the city and the state. And she's on social media twerking. And not only that, she is a lesbian, and she's trying to pass laws on gender identity and all that. You understand? And trying to pass laws on your matter of fact, keep reading. They're gonna get into it.
Come on, sir. A Rhode Island state senator is getting ridiculed for posting a campaign video. So like, it's a campaign.
This is a campaign video. Wow. That's why I said she was twerking for likes, because she twerking for votes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is all for she posted. That's how sick this country is. That's how low this country is, man. It's a joke. Just like when Donald Trump became president, that was a goddamn joke to me. Right. This nigga's on Apprentice. This nigga got a TV show. He's a president now? God damn.
Nigga used to be in rap videos.
This nigga's in rap videos with Snoop Dogg. This nigga's a president now? This is a goddamn joke. And it's the same thing with her. I was like, God damn, nigga, she's twerking for votes. Upside down on her head, chops out. Twerking. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading, Bogus out.
Okay, sir. A Rhode Island state senator is getting ridiculed for posting a campaign video of her twerking upside down in a barely there bikini.
Upside down twerking. And what is she doing this for? She doing this for votes. She think the people, and what I mean by the people, I'm not talking about regular American people that, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about black people. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to do something that she thinks black people gonna be able to relate to and identify with, so she'll be able to get their vote. You understand? Just like every time the voting season come around and they want you to vote for a president, what do all the rappers do? What do all the actors do? Right. Now vote or die. Nigga, Snoop Dogg was saying vote or die. Right. You got 50 Cent, all these rappers that got sway in the community telling you that nigga, your vote count. If you don't vote, it's equivalent to you dying. You understand? And that's the same thing she doing. You understand? She's using that same ploy. But keep reading, Bubba Show.
Okay, sir. Democrat Tiara Mack, 28, used her official district TikTok page on the 4th of July to post a saucy clip of her shaking her booty while in a headstand on a beach. Hey, this New York Post. Somebody black had to edit this damn article. Bro. This is crazy.
Look at it.
If I may, sir. Like Wow. Look, man.
This is
Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we gotta wake the hell up. You understand? We gotta come out of this ideology of wanting to be a part of America. Because when you got the ideology of want to be a part of America, you got, like, we got daughters, sir. I don't want my daughter to see a so-called successful woman, you understand, and her wanted to model herself as after a successful black woman, but then she's twerking naked, you understand, to get votes. Like America has destroyed blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is a goddamn senator. Like, she acting like an Instagram model.
Yep.
And she 28 years old. Like, this sister is younger than me and you. You understand? And the cold part about all of this is she actually think this is cool because this is what's going on in popular culture amongst black people. You understand? This is why she feels, okay, maybe if I act like I'm for the people, which this shows you more how black people are destroyed. You understand? Like, this is a state senator trying to get votes. You understand? This is what she thinks of black women. This is what she thinks black people want to see. You understand? Because this has been perpetuated throughout generations of black people living and want to be a part of American society. You understand? We not appreciated for smarts. We not appreciated for us being, what's the word I'm looking for? We not appreciated for us being educated people. We appreciated for being the entertainment to our oppressor. Yeah. We appreciate it for being rappers, actors, singers, dancers. If you're a state senate, now you have to twerk in order for you to get votes or be recognized as somebody that's a person of essence in this country. And this is nonsense, man. This is BS. You understand?
Right. No, and what you said is heavy. It's a goddamn joke. Like, instead of you trying to get praise for doing that and get votes for that, they should be giving you votes for it. You know what I'm saying? We don't vote at all. But if somebody vote you in to be the senator, and they should be voting like, damn, nigga, you should get praise for being the youngest black senator.
Right.
Woman black senator. You understand? You ain't getting praise for that. Now you making a mockery out of yourself, and black women on social media shaking your goddamn behind like an idiot. And you don't even got to do that.
You saying
you understand?
So heavy, sir. So
yeah, you don't even have to do that. You understand? And then, but I know why she does, because she's a sexual deviant. She's a lesbianism.
Right.
I mean, she's a lesbian. You understand? And not only that, she wants to start teaching our children about sexual identity in a sexual way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She want to teach you about being a boy being a girl and a girl being a boy, and it's just ridiculous. It's just confusing. You know what I'm saying? But you go ahead.
Nah, but what you saying, sir, is so heavy, right? You man, what you said was so crucial. Like, we supposed to be represented for us being a great people as far as like being a sophisticated people in the society, right? Mm-hmm. But this sister knows and understands that not only is she a sexual deviant because she's a lesbian, but she understands that America's they're not going to revere you for being a smart black person. They're not going to revere you for being an educated black person. You're going to get praised for being a whore.
Yeah.
Because that's what American society has bestowed on blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You understand? So her being in the upper echelon of citizens that live in this country, you understand? Now she understands that, okay, I'm around all of these prestigious people that have a say-so in this country, but I'm still black. So the fact that I'm around all of these people and I'm still black, now, in order to appease my slave master, I got to do exactly and be exactly what they want me to be. A sexual deviant and a whore. You understand? And that's saying. This is what, Mr. Salaki, I'm going to go to the scripture real quick. You understand?
Yeah, I'm right. I'm saying, and it's just ridiculous, man. That we got somebody that passed laws,
Right.
that's twerking on camera. They got her behind them on camera. Name one Chinese senator, which ain't no Chinese senators. Name one that did that. Name one other nation that did that. And then you know what's so crazy? You know what this is reminding me of? I seen a video with a sister. You know what I'm saying, well, oh damn. Matter of fact, she ain't even no sister. I just seen a video with her name is even her name is disgusting. Her name is no, I'm saying, I don't even want to say it, but it's you know, I ain't gonna say it, but nigga, she got a cold name, right? And she's supposed to be a sister. And I'm pretty sure the viewers, y'all probably seen the video, but she's in a lobby with some East Indians that got their attire on. They got their whole little East Indian wardrobe on, right? And they showing her how to dance like an East Indian. And then she's like, oh no, I'm gonna show y'all how to dance like black people. And then she started put her hands on her feet and started twerking. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, can you do that? I just did y'all dance. Can y'all do that? The East Indian said, no, we can't do that.
Yeah, that's out of pocket.
We're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to dance like a shameless goddamn dog, nigga, for entertainment. We ain't going to do that. We ain't going to be your entertainment.
So many
you know what I'm saying? And,
nigga,
and then she didn't even, and look at the East Indian said, no, we can't do that. We can go back to dancing regular. And it was like 3 of them, right? And the rest of the East Indian women, they were so disgusted at what she was saying. I can't say it right now. You know what I'm saying? But they were so disgusted at what she was saying, they walked away and sat down. And then when then look at this woman who was twerking, trying to get the East Indians to twerk, come to find out she's not even a Judite, but she's doing exactly like this senator's doing.
Right.
You understand? Come to find out she's a goddamn Hamite. But the only reason why she's doing this and appropriate being black is because she feels like that if I don't act like black women, I won't get attention.
Right.
Because what type of black woman gets the most attention? Ones that's half naked.
Right.
Ones that's shaking it behind every goddamn one. Ones that talk ratchet and act like they goddamn retarded. That's the ones that get attention. You understand? That's the ones that they try to make get attention so you can raise your children like that. And so your women, you can get women that's like that. You understand? And it's just, all of it's just ridiculous. Go ahead.
If I could, sir, Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4.
Yep.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin. You understand? Like this senator, she's fully engulfed in the culture of being an American. She's fully engulfed in the culture of being an upstanding American citizen. And what is that for black people? For black women, that's being a whore and getting praised for it. Yep. You understand? For black women, that's twerking as a goddamn senator. You understand? And the white man looking at you like yeah, you doing a good job. You understand? And on top of that, if you look at all the entertainers as far as black women, they always like at first, it wasn't just about being a whore back in the 60s and the 50s and the 70s. But back then, like the scriptures say, you gotta I'm paraphrasing, but basically in season. You understand? The season back then was emasculating black men as far as like a woman being the head of the household. So what you had? You had sisters like Aretha Franklin with the song R-E-S-P-E-C-T. You understand? The song Respect by Aretha Franklin is a evil goddamn song towards black men. Mm-hmm. It really is. You understand? Aretha Franklin is sitting up there emasculating a black man on how he needs to respect her because she got a whole lot of money and she able to change people's lifestyles and be able to be a mover and a shaker. You understand? Then you get to the 90s when you got sisters like Beyonce talking about I'm an independent woman. You understand? Then all up until today, now you got sisters like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Megan Thee Stallion got a song called Plan B. Some goddamn BS.
Damn.
That man. Plan B. And she's literally talking about emasculating men and aborting a baby with a pill. You understand? Then you come to today, the topic that we're talking about, this senator that's twerking, you understand, for votes. Like, the Lord is against the ideology of America because America is a place that's full of sin. Our women are not supposed to be twerking on poles. Our women are not supposed to be emasculating men. You understand? Our women are supposed to be chaste. Our women are supposed to be
keepers at home.
Keepers at home.
Teachers of good things.
Teachers of good things. So
Yeah.
let me get that, sir, because what you saying is so heavy. You understand? Yeah. And that's literally how the Lord fashioned our people to be. We're not supposed to follow the cultures of these other people. You understand? But Salakia, you go to book of 2 Timothy.
And Titus 2 and 3.
Titus 2 and 3, that's what I wanted. Salakia. But go ahead, sir. Chime in, bro.
Yeah, man.
While I find this script.
No, what you bring out, you gotta plug this up, focus up.
Yeah,
what you bring out is heavy, man. Like, you understand? Because you got a lot of women, and especially women that don't come from a horrible background. They look up to women like they're just senator of Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? They said, I want to be like her. And then like, but what is she telling black women that they can be like? She's telling black women, not only can you be a senator, not only can you work among your counterparts, but you also can shake your behind and everybody will still love you. You understand? You shaking your behind being half naked on public, that is against God. Right. You understand? But ultimately, though, all this is just a big joke. You understand? It's a big joke, and black people need to wake the hell up, man. You understand? This is a woman that passes the laws in your city. Twerking. You understand? Something that you would check your goddamn daughter for. What the hell was you just doing? Yeah, you got kicked out of school because they said you, what? You know, I found your phones and videos. You know what I'm saying? You check her for it. She's about to get praised. You know why? Because this is a sick, vile, evil, disgusting place. She's going to get praised for it. And guess what? She is going to become a senator. She's not the senator yet, but she is going to become the senator after this video go viral. And she get backlash from it. Nigga, you going to have the LGBT community and everybody else standing with her, saying what she did was not wrong. You understand? But go ahead, focus out.
Come on, guys. This is the book of Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
Right, man. Look, man, the aged woman likewise, man. And then you got to be in behavior that becometh holiness. What does holiness mean? To be separate. Holy means to be separate.
Right.
Like what you doing, and you supposed to be doing stuff that nobody else is doing. You understand? Like, nigga, your woman ain't supposed, your woman or your daughters, your aunties and grandmas, they not supposed to be behaving like everybody else. You understand? They supposed to be behaving in a way that they're holy. They separate from everybody else that's acting like a goddamn whore. Right. You understand? Keep reading.
Come on, sir. Not false accusers, nor given to much wine.
Not false accusers or given to much wine. You ain't supposed to be lying on every goddamn body. You understand? You ain't supposed to be drinking every goddamn day. You understand? Because you ain't drunk. And only a drunk can say that. I ain't drunk, you drunk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be drinking every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Teachers of good things.
Right. Teachers of good things. You know, a lot of people like to say, oh, man, I don't like the ISBK because they tell their women that they can't teach. You understand?
Sir.
You got another C charger? C-type charger?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it said teachers of good things. You understand? You ain't supposed to be like a woman can teach. You understand? A woman can teach according to the Bible. Can she teach men? Hell no, she can't teach no man. A woman can't teach no man. But it said, read that part again, Bobby Shaw.
Come on, sir. Teachers of good things.
Right. A woman can teach, but guess what? She can't teach no man. She's supposed to be teaching women. She's supposed to be a teacher of good things. She's supposed to be teaching a woman. You ain't supposed to be half naked. You understand? Nobody's supposed to see your nakedness. You understand? You ain't supposed to Slovakia. Okay, we good. It said teachers of good things. You understand? A woman supposed to teach good things. A woman ain't supposed to teach you that you supposed to be half naked. You can shake your behind and get praised for it, and everybody will like you. A woman ain't supposed to be teaching you that you can abort your baby. A woman ain't supposed to be teaching other women that a child can decide their gender like the senator does. That's not what a woman is supposed to teach. But a woman can teach according to the Bible. She can teach other women how to be better. You understand? But she definitely can't teach no man. Keep going back. What was that, verse 4?
Be kind, sir.
Yeah.
No, this verse 4 right here. Verse 4. That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
Right. You see that? And that's the problem with the senator. She wasn't taught. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't taught how to be a woman according to the Bible.
Right.
She was taught how to be a whore. That's why she got her chops out on a goddamn beach, literally on her head twerking. That's why, because she wasn't taught, you understand, how to be a woman. You understand? She wasn't taught how to be what? Read it again, Baba Michelle.
Come on, sir. That they may teach the young women to be sober.
Well, you supposed to teach the young woman to be sober. I ain't saying that she get high, but this is some high ass shit she just did. So
No, that's facts, sir.
you gotta be high out your mind and be a senator, twerking on the goddamn beach, talking about vote for me. Like, nigga, are you 15? What the fuck? What is going on? You say keep going.
Come on, sir. And it says to love their husbands, to love their children.
Right, and guess what? She ain't got no husband. She's a lesbian. She don't have a husband. She doesn't have children because she believes in the right of a man being able to marry a man, and which ain't marriage, but a man being able to be with a man and a woman being able to be with a woman. You understand? That's why you got to come up out of this hell. You know, that's why you got to come up out of this hell of wanting to vote in American society and equal. You got to come out. Everything that you learned in America, you got to come out. Everything that they taught you in the Christian church, you got to come up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a goddamn lie. If I could, hey, drop that. Let me get Deuteronomy 4 and 6.
4 and 6.
Yeah, 4 and 5. Let me get Deuteronomy 4 and 5. Because it just told you how a woman is supposed to be. When it told you what a woman can teach. A woman can teach another woman how to be keepers at home, right, and how to be a good wife to her husband. You understand? And a woman can teach that. You understand? But let's see what the Lord taught black people as a whole. Can you read that when you got it?
Come on, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments. Man,
look at the Lord didn't teach us religion. He didn't teach us how to be Christians and Muslims and atheists. The Lord didn't teach us that. He didn't teach you how to be a goddamn whore with your behind out at the beach upside down. Right. The Lord, that didn't come from the Bible. Right. That didn't come from the Lord God of Israel. You understand? The Lord didn't teach you how to do what you're doing in America, man. Being drug dealers and whatever it is. Lord didn't teach you that. The Lord didn't teach you to teach your children that they can pick their gender.
That's right.
The Lord didn't teach that. You understand? Keep reading.
Even as the Lord, my God, commanded me that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
The Lord taught us laws, statutes, and commandments, and He said, wherever you go, you're supposed to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Right. Wherever you go. So even though we in America, we still supposed to be teaching people that they gotta obey the laws of God. You understand? Because that's your refuge. That's how you gonna not die and catch AIDS. You know what I'm saying? That's how your children not gonna get abducted or some crazy stuff. You understand? By keeping the laws of God, you got protection by doing that. You understand? Keep reading.
Sir, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
Keep therefore and do them, man. We supposed to be keeping the laws of God. A woman ain't supposed to be with a woman. A man ain't supposed to be with a man. A child shouldn't be allowed to pick their gender. You understand? Like Zaya Wade, Dwayne Wade's son, that ain't supposed to be going on. Especially not the black community. That ain't supposed to be going on in our community. You understand? But you know what the problem is? Because I guarantee this senator is a Christian. The Christian church has been a safe haven for everybody, whether you male or female, people that's in the closet. The Christian church, at one point in time, if you was in the closet and you was a homosexual or lesbian or dyke, whatever the hell term you put on, a pronoun you put on yourself, you couldn't just be out and flamboyant with it. You understand? You had to keep it. That's why they call it in the closet. You had to hide it. But it was a place that you can go to that allowed you to be the way you are. And that was the Christian church, man.
And if I may,
you
too, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's why your Christian pastor tells you to come as you are.
Right.
That's really what that doctrine is about.
Yep.
If you're a sexual deviant, a child molester, a homosexual, or a lesbian, your Christian pastor wants you to come as you are.
Yeah.
Because he's going to give you a great deal. He's going to give you the deal of, just come in here and pay your tithes and listen to the sermon, and the Lord is going to forgive you. You understand? I'm gonna find that scripture in a hot second because it's heavy what you bringing out, sir. I'm gonna find that scripture. We need that scripture for this Christian church. You understand? Like the Lord is against you being a homosexual. You understand? But living in America and coming up under the umbrella of Christianity, you can keep doing whatever the hell you want to because it's a great deal for you to not have to change yourself, and you just pay money to go listen to a feel-good sermon while a homosexual and a sexual deviant that runs this Christian church just tells you, oh, God loves you, he loves everybody, and he knows your heart. But Salagia, sir.
Yeah, no, that's facts. You understand? God does not love you, and he does not know your heart. None of that shit. All he knows is that you're homosexual and you should be put to death.
I'm right.
You understand? You teaching kids that they can pick their gender, nigga, you need to be put to death. You understand? And I'm not saying we're gonna do anything, but when Christ returns, you will get that judgment if you don't repent. You understand? But the Lord told us in Deuteronomy 4 and 5 and 4 through 6 that he taught us laws, statutes, and commandments. He didn't teach you how to be a homosexual or a lesbian or a dyke. You understand? He didn't teach you how to be non-binary. You know what the hell that means? You ain't man or woman. You a goddamn cat. You a goddamn coyote or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how far and disturbed this nonsense is going. You understand? You can be non-binary, meaning that you don't have to have a gender or even identify as a goddamn human. Okay, so let's take that logic. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke, but I identify as a millionaire. You know what I'm saying?
I'm black, but I'm Chinese.
I'm not gonna be able to. I'm broke, but I identify as a millionaire. Guess what? I'm not gonna be able to go to a goddamn boat company and get a yacht.
Hell no.
Nigga, no, they're gonna be like, get your broke ass out of here. I'm not gonna be able to go to a simple place like Jamba Juice and say, yeah, let me get this from here. They're gonna be like, no, nigga, you're broke. You don't have no money. That's the same thing with you being a homosexual and you saying that I was born a man, but I'm a woman now. How? Okay, then I'm broke. I was born broke, but I identify as I'm a millionaire. Nigga, you're not a millionaire. You're broke. That's how dumb that is. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading about yourself. It's just ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I'm black, but I identify as a Chinese man. Nigga, you tell the police that when they pull you over and you're a black man. You know what I'm saying? You identify as a Chinese woman. Nigga, they're gonna be like, nigga, you got hands like Shaq with a dress on, and I'm supposed to ignore that. And you black as hell. You're a black man.
If I may, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Being in the world, not promoting anything, but niggas used to listen to the police yanders.
Yeah.
When somebody get caught or apprehended for a crime, we have a black male, 6 foot whatever or 5 foot whatever, wearing a black t-shirt. That's like you fitting that description and you telling the police, yeah, I'm a white man. I'm really 5'7", and this shirt is not black, it's orange.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah. For any sexual deviant that wants to persuade the public that they're a woman, let me let you in on a little secret. The public knows you're not a fucking woman. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like, for the most part, if somebody says, oh, if he wants to identify as a woman, then let him do that. They just don't want to get in trouble for not identifying you as you want to be identified. But let me rob a bank. When I sit in that defendant chair next to my lawyer, and they telling me, yeah, we caught you red-handed robbing this goddamn bank. And I'm like, yeah, I don't identify as a bank robber. They gonna look at me like, nigga, you guilty.
Right.
10, 15 years. Come on, man. This nonsense. And America is literally like we lived our whole lives. Me and you, sir, being 30 plus. We lived our whole lives with this being a Christian society. Since I came into the truth, now I understand what it means by this is a Christian society. Now I understand what it means to be a goddamn Christian. A Christian is a person that really does not follow Christ. They adhere to their own law, statutes, and commandments, and they want to be whoever the hell they want to be. They are subjected to their own lifestyle, and they own God, and they'll be able to fulfill their own lust at any pleasure or any leisure time that they want to. That's what being a Christian is about. This is why you got people in the Christian church saying, "Oh, I'm non-binary," or I'm part of the LGBTQ community, when the Lord is totally against that. This is why you have this senator twerking on a goddamn handstand on a beach. You understand? On video, knowing damn well that she's a goddamn public figure. You understand?
Right.
Because she's a goddamn Christian. Christians don't give a shit about God, and they do not read the Bible. If I could, sir, Baba Kashan.
Go ahead.
Can I read this scripture?
Go ahead.
The book of Ecclesiasticus and Apocrypha, chapter 26 and verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Not only will black men that are priests and prophets of the Lord look at you like you a bitch, your slave master is going to look at you the same way. You understand? Your slave master is going to be like, yeah, that's my pet. That's just my puppet.
Right.
She going to do exactly what the hell I want her to do because she's up under the authority of me. The Lord said a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. When you hear Black, Latino, and Native American men in the ISUPK up under Commander General Yana every Saturday blazing on them podiums, calling our sisters the B word or a filthy, stinking dog, you understand? A shameless woman can be counted as a dog. What do dogs do? Dogs lick their own behind. You understand? Dogs do whatever the hell that they master tell them to do. You understand what I'm saying? And our women have stooped so goddamn low that they will do whatever they master tells them to do, even if it's degrading them. Even if they got to stand on a goddamn handstand as a fucking senator, you understand? Which a black woman that's a senator, sir, correct me if I'm wrong, Baba Kashan. Shouldn't our young black sisters and daughters revere this woman as a great woman?
Mm-hmm.
She
in American society.
In American society, yeah, she should be revered as a great woman. Yeah. But meanwhile, this broad is twerking on a goddamn handstand, you understand? Because she's doing whatever the goddamn slave master has told her to do, or she's in the ideology of America to where I should not be bashed for how I want to live because America has taught blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to be low down, dirty dogs and rats. You understand? But Salakia, sir.
No, and what you're saying is so heavy, but that scripture is so heavy. Read it again, Baba Kashan.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26. Salakia, verse 26. Salakia. Chapter 26 and verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. You know what I'm saying? Not only does a dog, a shameless woman do all the things that you said, but a dog go to anybody that got food.
Right.
You understand? You got food for a dog, all you gotta say is come here, boy, come here, girl, and they gonna come to you. You understand? And that's what when you try to become a senator in this country or a president, vice president, you understand, sit on a panel, whatever the hell it is, when you try to get up in this society, nigga, your oppressor is the master and you're the dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna you want this achievement, or you want to be this, you want to be that. Here you go, boy. Here you go, girl. And you would do whatever it is, and do whatever it takes to reach that. You understand? That's why black women, man, and black men, we gotta, like I said, the Lord in Deuteronomy 4:6, the Lord said He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. And if this was a real society that was built on real values, you know what I'm saying, and built on serving God, ain't no way that she would get up there and say, I'm gonna twerk on my head upside down and show my behind. Vote for me, y'all. That is ridiculous. You understand? But she did that. Why? Because a dog will go to anybody that has food. You understand? A dog will go to anybody that's gonna feed him. She's about to eat off being senator. You think senators is broke? No, senators ain't broke.
Hell no.
They get money on being a senator, and she
They
knows
get
that.
money, sir.
You understand? But you keep reading that. The article about yourself.
Come on, kind, sir. It's like,
You know what I'm saying? She knows she gonna eat off being a senator, man. Well, people don't want to be in politics because they want to just be in politics. They get free endorsements and all that. They get money in that. You know what I'm saying? Being a senator and a Republican and Democrat, it ain't doing that because they care about that. I care about the community or care about America. You understand? They doing that because there's money in that. You understand? But you keep reading the article. Is there more in the article?
yeah, kind, sir. This shit is disgusting. It's like, that ass, someone can be heard saying admiringly before Mack, wearing a skimpy yellow bikini, turns to the camera and begs, vote Senator Mack.
It's crazy. That's ridiculous.
All right, Salaki, sir. Our senator is a stripper.
Basically,
that's what's going on in the strip club. Mm-hmm. This is a woman that's worth multi-millions. That's sitting up there twerking on a handstand to get you to like her and want to vote for her. You understand? And she has likened herself to a stripper in a goddamn strip club in order to get your vote.
It's crazy.
This is crazy. Like, our women are destroyed. Salakia. The senator, the state senator advised the clip as a promised senator thirst trap at Block Island. It was just
a thirst trap. You know what a thirst trap is? A thirst trap is it's 11 o'clock at night. It's 12 o'clock, and then this sister start posting, I'm about to go to sleep. It's boring, but she half naked on social media.
Right.
Because she wants you to inbox her. You know what I'm saying? So you could potentially slide her. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a thirst trap. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous, man. You going?
Come on, sir. It says the state senator advertised the clip as a promised senator thirst trap at Block Island. Mm-hmm. Hold on, Salavia. So she said she advertised it as a thirst trap. Yeah. Meaning, I want y'all to see me shaking my ass so you can be intrigued by me. Yeah. Right? It was just one she posted in the revealing outfit during her beach trip, with the never asking how many nip slips she was allowed.
Right. That's ridiculous, man. We can get the next article. She's a whore.
If I may, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
I just got one more scripture on this, and then we can push forward. It's the book Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forward necks and wanton eyes.
All right, and if I may, before you
go ahead,
break that down, you know what I'm saying? Like this senator twerking, you know what I'm saying? She just making it to where they're going to require your daughters and your aunties and mamas to be like her. You know what I'm saying? In order to be senator or be vice president. They're going to require you to do exactly what this senator from Rhode Island did, or this woman that want to become senator. They're gonna make it to where they have to do this. She did it. Why you not doing it? You understand? Yeah, that's it though. Go ahead.
Khan. This is the book Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forward neck and wanton eyes, walking and minting as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. The Lord said, look, the daughters of Zion are haughty. This is haughty behavior. So like it. Let's look up that word haughty. Let's look up that word haughty. Haughty definition: arrogantly superior and disdainful. You understand? Proud, vain, arrogant. You understand? You got to be a proud, vain, and arrogant senator to actually get on a goddamn handstand to twerk for your campaign video for you to be able to get views. You understand? If blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans would have did this back in the 50s and the 60s, this would have been shameful to your whole family. Like, nobody should be revered for being a whore. You understand, Salaki? Let me get the book of Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 17. right quick, barbecue shop. So like it. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel. You understand? The Lord said our women should not be whores. You understand? But this senator is revered as a great woman. You understand? Because she's not following the law, statutes, and commandments of our God. You understand? She's not being the sister that she's supposed to be. She's being a whore. You understand? And this is what your oppressor wants you to be, Black, Latino, and Native American women. You understand? You cannot be like, if Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion was a sister to actually rap about the plight and the poverty of Black, Latino, and Native Americans, they wouldn't be as big as they are. It's plenty of sisters that can rap better than them on some like uplifting spirit of Black people type of rap, but they not revered as great entertainers because your oppressor want our women to be whores. Your oppressor want for men to be drug dealers and murdering their brothers and pimps. You understand, and disrespect their own sisters. But meanwhile, you got sisters that's in the seat of a goddamn senator that's being praised for being a goddamn whore. On top of being a whore, before this video, she was already accepted as a senator and a great Black woman, and she is a goddamn lesbian. You understand? Like, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you got to wake up to what's going on with your people. You got to wake up to how destroyed you are as a people and how your oppressor is just using you for entertainment and a means of being able to coach and influence the younger generation to be more screwed up than you were when you were a child. But Salaki, I yield on that, sir.
No, that's what you bring out is heavy. You know what I'm saying? She was already a lesbian when they allowed her to become senator.
Right.
So not only that, now she got to twerk, and not only is she a lesbian senator that's twerking, but she's also telling her children that should be able to pick their gender and why. You understand? So that's just totally disgusting, man. We can get the next article though.
Come on, sir. Yeah, I man, this is heavy. Salaki, I gotta go into this one. Smoking son Hunter Biden filmed himself taking drugs and drinking White Claw during detox after his dad Joe gave him $75,000 handout.
Right, man. Look, this is Joe. This is the president's son. This is the president's Joe Biden. His son is doing what?
It says Hunter Biden filmed himself taking drugs and drinking White Claw during detox after his dad Joe gave him $75K handout.
Man, look at that. The Joe Biden gave his son $75,000, man. And guess what he did? He went and bought some drugs. Was it crack? What was it?
I'm getting to that.
He went and bought some goddamn drugs, man. I know it's meant for crack. It gotta be. You know what I'm saying? It's some beer, man. Because I guarantee if this was a Black president or Barack Obama, you know, they like to say he's Black. You know what I'm saying? If it was him, they would have tried to put all his kids' business out there because all Black people think he's Black.
They definitely did too, sir.
Oh, they did?
Oh, you don't remember when they were talking about Barack Obama's daughter smoking weed and all of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they definitely put their business out on the streets.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yes. You see what I'm saying?
But then they swept it under the rug. That shit was like a hot topic for a week.
Yeah. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I forgot how because it's been so long. But this is supposed to be in the news and everything.
Right.
Joe Biden's son smoking crack or smoking methamphetamine is supposed to be in the goddamn news. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is a crackhead. And this is his son. You know what I'm saying?
If I may, I gotta laugh. I don't give a shit about his son being a drug addict. They didn't give a fuck about my mama being a crackhead.
Right. Real talk.
And I ain't just talking about me personally, but I'm talking about me personally though.
Right.
They didn't give a shit about my mama being a crackhead. Right.
And it's crazy, right? Because he knows his son is an addict. You understand? But guess what? He's going to support his addict. He's going to support his drug addiction. You understand? He gave this man $75,000. He must have hit his dad up with some lame story talking about he got to pay something. $75,000 ain't nothing to Joe Biden. He sent him 75. Next you know, it's a video with him in a goddamn hot tub naked smoking crack with some beer.
So like it, sir. I can't even get $25.
You see what I'm saying?
Niggas gonna be questions.
And look, and he gonna blow that whole 75 on whores and crack. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the hell he on. If they don't find him dead, they might find him dead if someone's fentanyl going around with all these drugs that everybody taking. You know what I'm saying? They might find him dead. You understand? Keep reading, Bogus Show.
What kind, sir? So like, yeah. It says Hunter Biden filmed himself smoking drugs and drinking hard seltzer in a float tank while on detox, paid for after a $75K handout from his dad, Joe.
His dad, no, he don't. So basically, you can say that Joe Biden is buying dope. You know what I'm saying? He basically bought this goddamn dope for his son. You know what I'm saying? You know your son's a recovering addict. This nigga he needs not this nigga, but this dude needs to be in NA somewhere. He needs to be in Narcotics Anonymous. You know what I'm saying? He needs to stand up and say, I'm a recovering addict.
My name is Joe.
Hey, my name is whatever Joe Biden's son.
Oh, Hunter. His
name
name Hunter.
My name is Hunter Biden. I'm the president's son. I'm a recovering addict.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to make him do that. You understand? They're not going to make him go through no program or none of that. But it's crazy that Joe Biden sent him the money knowing that his son is an addict. You understand? And I wouldn't be surprised if the Lord give him fentanyl, he died in a few days.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised at all. You understand?
If I may, sir, Salaki, just a quick sidebar.
Go ahead.
Like, me and you come from similar backgrounds.
Yeah.
Niggas watch their family members, their older family members, actually partake in drugs. Right? Mm-hmm. You ain't never seen one of your uncles, your aunties, your mama, your daddy get a $75,000 handout knowing goddamn well that they have a drug problem. You ain't never seen a nigga get $75,000 handout ever.
Yeah.
But knowing that they have a goddamn drug problem to just fuel them wanting to get high. Nigga, if they would have got $75,000 to one of our relatives that was getting high, nigga, they'd probably be dead. Yeah. Nigga, this nigga Hunter Biden, he been getting $75,000 handouts to get high. This nigga tolerance rate is so goddamn high that $75,000 didn't kill him.
And look, this is the thing. I'm pretty sure if your dad is the president and he's been in the Senate for 40, 50 years, I'm pretty sure you're successful too. You got college degrees and you got a good background. You come from a good home. You come from money. You understand?
Right.
Why do you need $75? You know why? Because I'm pretty sure his son is in debt from doing drugs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's in debt from sleeping with whores. What you think these senators is saints? That's what you think? You think these senators and Republicans and presidents, you think they don't got nothing going on? You know what I'm saying? We all seen what was the goddamn president name? Sleep on. I'm tripping. Who was that?
John F. Kennedy.
I don't know if it was John F. Kennedy.
Sleeping with who?
Sleep on whores and shit.
John F. Kennedy.
That was John F. Kennedy.
Marilyn Manson.
Oh, yeah. Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Say, look, these white people names be throwing me off.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy, sir?
You know.
I forgot to tell you this. Do you know my mother's side of the family was actually workers for John F. Kennedy and them niggas?
That's crazy.
Nigga, my grandma, matter of fact, no. Let me not even say that. My grandmother was a blood descendant on my mama's side. She was a blood descendant of John F. Kennedy and his family. She has a Kennedy last name on my mama's side.
That's crazy.
She was literally a white woman. I'm not lying to you. She had a black mother and a black grandmother, but when you go on her father's side, they all Kennedys. Mm-hmm. John F. Kennedy, father, the bootlegger, all that shit. And I'm literally related to these devils.
Yeah, that's crazy on your mom's side.
On my mama's side, for sure. You feel me?
Side. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. Keep reading when you got about this out.
Come on, sir. Exclusive footage obtained by the Sun shows the president's deeply troubled son taking a hit from what appears to be a crack pipe at health spa in Newburyport, Massachusetts in January 2019. This old too.
Yeah, man, look at he smoked. This
Somebody just got the footage.
Right, we just got the footage. This devil is smoking crack.
The article is from
this article is from a few days ago.
July 2022.
Yeah, we in July. But
they found this nigga smoke crack 2 years ago.
Look, you know what I'm saying? So he was giving $75,000 from his dad 2 years ago to buy crack. You know what I'm saying? He was fronting. Like, I need this money back. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga, he's buying crack, smoking it in the goddamn sauna. That's crazy.
No.
You understand? And this is why I'm telling you, like, all this is a joke. Meanwhile, his son is probably going to be the up and coming spokesperson for why you shouldn't do drugs. That's what they do. Like Reagan was saying, Shit.
Oh yeah, a lot here. Technical difficulties. We had to get back.
Oh, yeah, we on.
Yeah,
Man, we back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, ultimately what we was bringing out is, you know what I'm saying, Joe Biden's son smoked crack. You know what I'm saying? They caught him on the internet.
Caught him.
They keep going, ball, because you still got it.
Tell me what there.
I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Biden smoked crack, man. He's so out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how he's leading this nation. You understand? You got Joe Biden, man, is about 80 years old, leading America. It's all of it's ridiculous, and that's how you know America about to fall. You understand? That's exactly why you know America is about to fall, because it seems like everything, even with the Democrats and Republicans and all that, everything is becoming a joke. It's not something that you really can take serious. You got senators twerking, Donald Trump became the president. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden old as hell. Like all of it's a joke, goddamn joke, man. You understand? Keep reading what you got to do.
Says Hunter Biden lights up what appears to be a crack pipe while on a supposed detox in Newburyport, Massachusetts in January 2019.
He was supposed to be on a detox.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be on a detox from smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? But he was not detoxing. They called him, you know what I'm saying, on vacation doing what he's not supposed to do. Keep going. like if we can play the video, man, this man is naked inside a tub, which you know it didn't show his neck, it's blurred it out. But this white man is inside a goddamn tub naked, smoking crack, looking around, high as hell out of it. You understand? Keep going, focus up.
No, that was really it on the article. So
we can go to the next one. Then.
If I could, so I just want to bring out a scripture on that.
Go ahead.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shall be made, and shall make thyself naked. You understand? Like so-called Caucasians, we're not advocating for you to clean up your act. Rejoice. Be glad in what the hell you want to do. You understand? Like, if you want to be a homosexual Caucasian man, woman, child, if you want to pick your gender, go ahead and do that. You understand? The Lord has provided you a kingdom for you to be able to be who you want to be. The Lord don't give a damn about you anyway. You understand? Do whatever you want to do. Rejoice. The Lord said rejoice. Y'all need to embrace y'all inner demons. You understand? We're not asking you to be how we are. We calling for blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to change their lives. Y'all, you could be a homosexual. Be a drug addict. Hunter Biden, if you see this podcast, if you come across Dropping Jewelz Live, please keep continuing to smoke crack. That's your prerogative. That's what the Lord has set you to be. You understand? Whatever you want it to be. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we need to follow our law, statutes, and commandments of our God. You understand? We don't get a pass for smoking crack or eating pork. That's not what, like, if you're a white man, go get the biggest baconator that you can get at Burger King. That's what that's what the Lord has set out for you. The Lord said he created the wicked to be just that. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be a wicked vagabond of a human being. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you understand? Proverbs 3 and 31. Envy thou not the oppressor. You're not supposed to be like your goddamn slave master. We're not supposed to indulge in what they indulge in. Our sister that's a senator, You understand? She's not supposed to be twerking on a goddamn handstand. But Lamentations 4 and 21, rejoice, O daughter of Edom. If you're a white woman, go ahead and be a porn star. Go ahead and be a sexual deviant and a lesbian, you understand, or a drug addict. Because that's what the Lord made you for. The Lord made you for the day of destruction. You understand?
And if I may too,
go ahead, sir.
You know, like black people, our problem is, you understand, we in poverty, right? You know what I'm saying? And when you live in poverty, poverty creates crime. That's why they like the scripture said, they make a tumult. Right. You know what I'm saying? They got crafty counsel against black and Hispanics to put us in poverty. You know what I'm saying? Because they know once they put you in poverty, poverty is going to create crime because you're going to commit crime so you can survive. You understand? So we want money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Black, Hispanic, Native American Indians, they commit crime because we want money. We don't commit crime and do drugs but for no reason. We do drugs because we living in hell. You understand? We live in poverty-stricken neighborhoods, crime-ridden neighborhoods. But you got people like Joe Biden's sons, Hunter Biden. They don't live in those type of conditions. Right. They not living in hell. You understand? But guess what? They still are number one in smoking drugs and doing drugs. Like the white community, they going through an epidemic right now where everybody's dying on fentanyl and heroin and oxycontin and carfentanil. Everybody's dying. You understand? And they want to put on TV, man, we need to start doing something about this. Everybody's dying of it. But when black people was going through the crack epidemic, nobody cared. So I only brought this article out just to show you that, nigga, nobody cares about Joe Biden's son smoking crack. Right. Nobody give a damn. We went through a whole crack epidemic. 2 years later, sir. And it's 2 years later. You understand? Nobody give a damn about your uncle doing 20 years for one crack rock. You understand? Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about your uncle getting caught with half a kilo and he ain't never getting out. You understand? He in a shoe some goddamn wearing Pelican Bay. Right. Nobody give a damn about that. You understand? But they
in a U.S. peak somewhere.
Right. This the thing. Like Joe Biden's son did crack. Hunter Biden was doing crack. They called him. You know what I'm saying? He was smoking big crack and drinking beer. Like they not
smoking big crack.
No, like, real talk. He was smoking real crack. This is the thing. They not gonna say, you know what I'm saying, this falls on Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? Something's going on within his house. They're not gonna say something's going on with Hunter. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say he was stressed out and we need to get him help. We need to get him help. Right. But when black people did crack in the 80s, what did Hillary Clinton say? These are super predators. Super predators. You understand? What did Trump say when he became president? You know that nice thing you do when you grab the head and make sure the head don't hit the car. Don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? These are criminals. They hate black people, man. But when it comes to their own, they gonna make sure they look out for their own, man. And that goes back to that sister that was twerking half naked with her chops out. Nigga, look, come on, man. You're not looking out for the sisters that's coming up after you that believe in American society that want to be senators. You ain't looking out for them by twerking. Because guess what? When they try to become senator and all that, when they try to become all that, it's gonna be required from them to twerk and be half naked. You understand? Well, that's totally against the Bible. It's totally against God, and it's totally against the culture of black people. You understand? But yeah, go ahead. We got another article.
Yeah, kind of, sir. Just chime in like a couple seconds. You feel me? What you saying is so heavy, sir. Like they're not finna scrutinize Joe Biden for his son being a drug addict. You understand? Meanwhile, he really has no excuse as far as like being born in a messed up situation for him to be a drug addict to soothe what's going on with him in his personal life. Mm-hmm. He's just a drug addict because he wants to be. He's not a drug addict because he's been molested. He's not a drug addict because he grew up in poverty and America threw his people away. He's just a drug addict because he wants to be. And the cold part about it is his daddy is the goddamn president, so he can smoke big drugs when he wants to. Yeah. He can get big high when he wants to. $75,000 towards a goddamn drug addict would kill a black person. Mm-hmm. But I yield on that. Let me get to the next story.
we might need to change the box. So that shit that be going down.
Which box?
That charger box right there.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah. And the thing is, I won't be surprised if Joe Biden was there with him. With some of them parties they be having. We know about them parties y'all be having, man, in the senator's office and all that.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You know who told us? What's his name? Mike, what's his name? The little funny Cat Williams. He told us. He didn't told us.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't told us.
You seen Cat Williams' new stand-up special?
No, I ain't even watched it, though.
Do you fuck with his comedy?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't.
No.
That nigga funny as shit now.
No, go watch his old ones.
His old ones, I watched everything. It was like...
No. His old ones.
You know what it was? You know what it was with me, sir? If I may? Kevin Hart kind of stole his style. But then I didn't really like Kevin Hart stand up.
You know,
Not
Kevin
that.
Hart is like, oh no, that shit trash.
But he stole his style and wasn't as good as him. But he remixed his shit. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I was never a fan of Money Mike.
Oh yeah, for sure. That nigga funny. He's actually funny.
But now, with the shit that I just been seeing, I'm like, bro, this nigga raw. You feel me? But Salakia. Okay. The critical race theory explainer every white person should read. To understand critical race theory a bit better, let's take a look at some main ideas centered on CRT. After an 18-year-old self-avowed white supremacist massacred elderly black people shopping at a Buffalo supermarket, the Republican hypocrisy around the dangers of talking about race became clear as day.
Right after that white dude went inside that supermarket and he killed 18 black people, old black people. You know what I'm saying? The talk about race and critical race theory, it became clear. You understand? And you know why America don't want to talk about critical race theory and they don't want to allow critical race theory to be taught in school? It's because if you talk about critical race theory, then they're gonna have to acknowledge that the crimes that they committed against black people. You understand? Because you gotta understand, your counterparts, the oppressor, the Europeans, whatever you want to call them, their children actually think that they were saints. They think that they got America by being stand up and righteous. You know what I'm saying? They're doing everything by the book, but that's not the case. That's further from it. If they allow critical race theory to be taught, then they're gonna see that, God damn, now I'm starting to understand why black people don't like us. I now understand why black people don't want us to be a part of anything that we're not invited to the goddamn barbecue. You understand? We ain't invited because we burned them alive and had a barbecue and took pictures when it was burning, hanging from a goddamn tree. You understand? We used their babies as alligator bait. You understand? We brought them to America on boats. You understand? If all that get brought out, teaching critical race theory, then they're going. Then you know what I'm saying? You got some white people, you got some white oppressors, kids, children that they want to be rebellious. So they're gonna hear about that, and they're gonna guess what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to be all for Black Lives Matter and pro rights for black people. You understand? That's why they don't want to teach about the critical race theory. You understand? But it should be taught, man. What happened to Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians? It should be taught in every goddamn school. You understand? Because if we don't push for it to be taught, guess what? They're gonna be calling. What do they call the transatlantic slave trade now? They call it the transatlantic migration. Like we just migrated over to America. We wanted to work for our oppressor and get our back beat and get hung from trees from city to city and set on fire and ran out our neighborhoods and bombs dropped on us. They act like we wanted that to happen. We didn't want that to happen. You understand? We did not want that to happen. That happened because your oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Yeah, I'm right.
You understand? And only way we understand that is if we teach critical race theory. You understand? We teach what happened to us. But that's why your oppressor don't want that to be taught. You understand? Because the crimes that he committed he's gonna have to be looked at the criminal that he is,
Right.
and that's why we call him the devil. You understand that business that he owned? You understand that mom and pop business that he owned that became a Fortune 500 company? Now you're gonna look at your dad like, damn, you didn't get this from being righteous. Right. You got this because you murdered the black man that owned this business. You understand, and ran his family out of town, and you became the inheritor of this business. You understand? Then their children gonna look at them as being the person that they is, and that's why what is it, 2 Thessalonians 2:1? You know what I'm saying? If you can pull that right quick. You understand? We call him the devil for a reason, man. You understand? We call Shem Yahweh Yahweh. Hey man, Shalom Lord Christ is going down with you. Good to see you in class, man. You understand? But we call him the oppressor the devil for a goddamn reason. You know why? Because we have to identify the culprit. You understand? Just like it is no difference from somebody black committed crime. You understand? They said we got black male running southbound. You understand? Running up. You know what I'm saying? Kettleman Street, going southbound. He got this type of clothes on. This what he wearing. You understand? He's with this person. That's what we do in our ISUK. We identifying the culprit. You know what I'm saying? We saying that the white man, the white child is the devil that the Bible is. The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Right. We have to identify the culprit who committed the crime. Because if you don't, guess what? He's going to keep committing crime. You understand? He's going to keep committing injustice and everything. You understand? Keep going. I mean, read out 2 Thessalonians 2:1.
Oh, God, sir. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 1.
No, start at 2, Baba Kashah.
Verse 2?
Yeah, start at verse 2.
Come on. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 2. That ye be not soon shaken in mind or be troubled.
Man, look, don't be shaken in your mind and don't be troubled. You understand? You know what that means? If you're not shaking in your mind, guess what that means, man? That means you focused. When you're not shaking in your mind, you're focused. You understand? Keep going. And don't be troubled. Don't be afraid.
You already hit me.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid yet. What he say? Everything is warned to get back, sir. Hey, Most High Christ, whenever you decide, you know what I'm saying, decide to do that, make sure you tap in with Kasar Bakad or Karak. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't left you, man. We still here. We waiting on you.
Facts. Nigga hit me. Nigga, I've been waiting on your phone call. But you like it, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Keep read that again, Baba Kashah.
Verse 2. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 2. That ye be not shaken in mind or be troubled neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us. Don't
be shaken in your mind. You understand? Because look, if you ain't shaking in your mind, guess what? You focused. You understand? Don't be troubled. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? When you troubled, you're afraid of something. Don't be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. You understand? The only way you can conquer that fear is facing that fear head on. Keep reading, Baba Kashah.
Come on, sir. Nor by letter as from us, as that day of Christ is at hand.
Right, because the day of Christ is about to return. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid, you know what I'm saying, to call the white man the devil. You understand? Or your oppressor the devil. Don't be afraid of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to live how the Lord wants you to live. Don't be afraid because Christ is going to return.
Right.
And guess what? You will have to pay for the life you live. I pray you understand. You understand? Keep reading.
That's a fact. Verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Let no man deceive you by any means. Don't let nobody lie to you, man, about the truth, man. You understand? Don't let nobody lie like like I said, I'm going to keep saying, the oppressor is the devil. I ain't going to lie to you. You understand? Don't let no man lie to you. But guess what? When you go to that Christian church, you get lied to. If you black and you decide to become a Muslim, you being lied to. You understand? Keep reading, Baba Kashah.
Khan. It says, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Except a falling away come first. What is that falling away? That falling away is, it says, except a falling away come. That falling away is you falling away from Western civilization and practicing their culture. That's that falling away. You stop being Christian. You understand? You stop celebrating holidays. That's the falling away. Except for falling away happened. Right. You understand? Read that again, Baba Kashah. Except what?
Khan, sir. It says, except there come a falling away first.
Right, except there come a falling away first. That falling away is you falling away from Western culture. You know what I'm saying? The Western civilization that then took over the goddamn planet, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to fall away from that being homosexuals and lesbians and being drug addicts and drug dealers, because you didn't learn that from being a man of God. You didn't learn that from God. You learned that from being a part of this culture, being a part of this civilization.
Right.
Keep going, Baba Kasha.
Come on, sir. And that the man and that man of Salakia, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right, and except that man of sin be revealed. Who is the man of sin? The man of sin is the oppressor.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we tell you, like, people think we just be saying that for no reason because we just mad. No, we call the oppressor the devil that the Bible speaks of, because the scripture just said that devil has to be revealed. So when you see us on those street corners, you see us in class teaching that, we teaching that the oppressor the Bible speaks of, because it's our duty, being priests and prophets of the Lord, to identify the culprit. That's our duty. We have to identify the culprit to warn the people. There's no difference if you understand in a village somewhere, you understand, and it's a lion that been killing everybody and been killing all your goddamn, or some pack of wolves that been killing all your goddamn livestock, you understand, and killing all your goddamn sheep. You got to let the people know at the nearby farms and stuff. Hey man, look, man, make sure you watch out, man. You let your dogs out, keep your dogs out, and you be on standby, because there's been a pack of wolves running around here. You understand, devouring all my goddamn sheep. They already killed 5 this month. Make sure you look out for your sheep. That's what we doing in the ISBK. We letting you know that these heathen nations, all of them, you understand, if you're not Black, Hispanic, Native American Indian, we letting you know we identifying the culprit. They are culprits. They are committing crimes against Black people, man. You understand? That's all we doing. You understand? Keep reading, Baba Kasha. Read that last verse again.
Come on, sir. That there shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
That man of sin be revealed, that son of perdition. That's that son of doing evil and horrible things, man. You understand? And unless he be revealed, he has to be revealed. You understand? That's what we do in life. We revealing who the culprit is. We revealing that man of sin. You understand? Keep going, Baba Kasha.
Okay. Verse 4. Who oppresseth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
And he oppresseth and exalts himself above all that is called God. You understand? He exalts himself above Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. He even went as far to paint Jesus Christ as a white man. He went as far to paint the children of Israel, Moses, everybody in the Bible as oppressors. You understand? He went as far as to do that. You understand? That's why he got to be revealed, because once you reveal him, then you're gonna understand that you've been living a goddamn lie. You understand? That's why they don't want to teach critical race theory. They don't want to teach critical race theory, because then not only will Black people understand they've been living a lie, but their children are going to understand that they've been living a goddamn lie. Wow, Moses wasn't our people. Christ wasn't a white man. You understand? God, he's Black, like the people that we disrespecting and we oppressing. And then that's going to be revealed. Keep going with that article, Baba Kasha. When you get the chance. And that's why critical race theory got to be taught. You understand? Because like what do John 8:32 say? John 8:32 say, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." What you say from your con, sir? Well, thank you. Hey, yeah, Most High Christ, man, do that. You understand? Don't make sure you hit him before anything. You understand?
Yeah, you gotta hit me, nigga.
Yeah, you understand? But make sure you definitely hit Karak and or no, I'm saying Captain Quam.
Hit Captain Quam before you hit anybody. For real.
Make sure you hit Kassar or Karak. You understand? And then they gonna relay that to Captain Quam.
If I may, sir.
Yep.
I got the order to tell you to hit Captain Quam.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit Captain Quam before you hit anybody.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the first man that you should call.
Right. Let them know your situation and what's going down. You understand? And then we go from there. Hopefully, niggas see you at camp or something soon. You understand? But enough of that. You know what I'm saying? It said Precinct Officer 50 checking in from Philadelphia. Hey,
Shabar, man. Hey, Most High in Christ, my nigga. You stay tapping in. I definitely appreciate you. I hope all is well with you on that slavery. I know you truck driving and shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all buy shit, man. I was shopping rock a thought to you. Okay. I'm here. After an 18-year-old self-avowed white supremacist massacred elderly black people shopping in a Buffalo supermarket, the Republican hypocrisy around the dangers of talking about race became clear as day. As party leaders, state legislators, governors.
Right after he killed these black people, they said, man, race. This was racial involved. This was a hate crime. Race needs to be discussed.
You just used a heavy term.
Yeah, this was a hate crime against black people. So the topic of race and critical race theory, this needs to be discussed because he did this because of race. You understand? Keep going.
Okay, sir. As party leaders, state legislators, governors, and media allies spent the past years distorting, they were also contributing in many ways to how white people were internalizing issues of race.
Right, there was internalizing issues of race, saying that, man, it's not about race. Race doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Race does matter. That's why when you go fill out a job application, what you got to do? You got to put if you black or white. You know, any job, you got to put whether you black or white. When really, that shouldn't matter. You understand? You shouldn't have to put whether you black or white or no goddamn, but you have to because you know why? Because race does matter.
Does matter.
You know what I'm saying? Keep reading about this show.
If I may too.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you look at what goes on in the black community as far as our TV shows, TV One and every other black network that we had concerning black people, BET when the shit was owned by black people, and even until today, nigga, they show us shows that favor us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not finna see Golden Girls on BET. Right. You're not finna see a Sex in the City on BET.
Right.
We're not gonna see a movie that portrays white people and their likeness on our networks that they give to us.
Right.
Race does matter. You understand? Like when you are in Black, Latino, and Native American communities, you feel me? You have things that cater to your race. You have everything that caters to you and your likeness. Mm-hmm. They didn't give you a little Bill cartoon because white people want to see a goddamn black little boy and how he lived in the projects.
Right. And if I may, you know what I'm saying? If race didn't matter or color, you understand? Because race, nationality, color, it's all the goddamn same thing. You understand? But when you using these people platforms, you got to make sure you apply the right words so you won't get flagged or blocked. They love to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if race didn't matter, then why did they make Christ a European? Why did they make Moses a European?
So heavy.
Why did they make the disciples Europeans if color don't matter?
So heavy.
You understand? Because I see a lot of the time when black, Hispanic, Native Americans talk about race and talk about color, you understand? Because it's damn inevitable. When you talk about race, color is going to come up. You understand? But we live in a society where everybody that's depicted as being great or being kings and worthy, they are all depicted as Europeans. And then when you bring out scripture showing people that, nah, they wasn't. They was Hispanic. They was Native American Indian. Now, they was black people according to history, according to the Bible. Then they like to tell you, oh, man, color don't matter. I see it all the time being on TikTok. We bring on some brothers, bring on some on TikTok, being on TV shows. They like to say color don't matter. But if color don't matter, then why the hell did they make him European? You know why? Because color does matter, man.
You know what's crazy, sir?
Go ahead.
You just put me up on a TV show that I would have never watched.
Mm-hmm.
That took place during the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Before the Renaissance period.
Yep.
The Renaissance, the word Renaissance means rebirth. They whitewashed. If you're an artist, if you are an artist, they're going to show you what happened with the Renaissance period. Yeah. They're going to give you the term what Renaissance actually means. Salaki, not Renaissance, whitewashing. That's a term on studying being an artist.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to tell you, yeah, whitewashing as a artist from the Dark Ages was how they portrayed certain images that was painted by black people that look like black people and for black people, and how they painted them to look like Europeans.
Right.
You understand? Like, this is what happened in history. When you look at the Dark Ages, the reason why they called it the Dark Ages is because black people ruled Europe. One of the shows that you put me up on, The Last Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
The Last Kingdom is about black people.
Yeah.
If you really can read through the bullshit that they showing you and listen to the terms that they telling you, you will know this is about black people.
Mm-hmm.
This is a quick sidebar. The king of Mercia, his name was King Alfred.
Right.
His daughter ended up having a baby by a king from another land, but these is all Saxons,
Right.
Anglo-Saxons. Now you can go to the British Britannica and find out that the Anglo-Saxons was black people, because the term Anglo-Saxon means angelic sons of Isaac. Mm-hmm. I've been researching this shit before I even came into the truth, just watching classes from Commander General Johanna and understanding that black people ruled Europe. These Anglo-Saxons who are portrayed in this TV show are white people.
Yeah. When
you look at the King Alfred, his daughter, and when she had a child, when she was abducted by the Danes. Mm-hmm. The king, who was Anglo-Saxon, he said, yeah, that ain't my daughter. I know that's not my daughter because she's too fair. Mm-hmm. Mind you, we're watching a show full of all white people. Right. He said she's too fair because if you actually look at what was going on in the Dark Ages in those times, the Danes, which were Vikings, were white people. Mm-hmm. An Anglo-Saxon is a black person. So, me personally, if I'm a black man, especially a black man who is of a darker hue and have a wife of a darker hue, and she has a baby by a goddamn Viking, which were known white people, mm-hmm. and I'm questioning, is this baby's mine? Because she looks like a white person. Right. This is in that show. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, like you said earlier, like the Bible says, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Right. The word devil means deceiver. This deceiver tried to trick you out of your position. This is why you got so-called Jewish men calling themselves the true natives of the land of Jerusalem, or Judea as it was called in ancient times. Meanwhile, when you looking through these scriptures that we read in, these is all black people. Mm-hmm. You see the Passion of Christ movie. They don't have the Revelations, the first chapter, and how the description how Christ looked.
Yeah, no, and if I may, what you saying is heavy. They whitewashed everything, man. Through all the movies, all the TV shows, you understand, social media, cartoons, they whitewash everything, man. And that's why they don't want to teach about critical race theory.
Exactly.
Because if they teach about critical race theory, the crime, because it's a crime to whitewash the Bible. That is a crime. You understand? They're gonna have to answer for those crimes, man. Like I said, not only are they some of their children, you understand, who want to be so political, being in high school and middle, they gonna want to go against what their parents are saying, and they're gonna say, man, you know what? We need to give them land. You know what I'm saying? We need to make Jesus black again. They might be saying some of that. That's why they don't want to do it.
Fucked up.
You understand?
In its entirety, because on some real shit like that just show you the entitlement of white people.
Yeah.
They have to give us land. Nigga, that's our land.
Yeah.
You have to tell the truth about what your forefather has lied about us.
Yeah, but that's why they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that the oppressor, they think about the same thing that I'm saying, and that's gonna be doing too much. Damn, I gotta give up this business that our family owned for almost 100 years that we didn't got nigga $500 million off of. The guy can give it back to black people because we talking about critical race theory. They did the research and his great grandson found out this business really belongs. They don't want to do that. If I could, can you get the articles some more about this?
Okay, sir. And if I may, just a quick sidebar. Every single insurance company comes from black people being insured as slaves.
Right.
But I digress on that. So let me get back to the we read that. Okay. Whether they call it great replacement theory.
Right, replacement theory. You understand? Like they scared of that replacement theory. If you don't know what that is, replacement theory is they think that one day they're not going to be in a position to rule everybody, and black people is going to be in a position and running and ruling everybody because they look at the numbers of them, their maternity rates where they producing children. They're not producing children like everybody else. They dying from cancer. They're not doing what black people are doing. They seeing how we have kids, even with abortion, even with our people turning lesbians and homosexual. They see all that. They see black people still growing. They trying to do the same thing that Pharaoh did. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make sure we don't grow. You understand? But that's not stopping us. You understand? They scared of replacement theory, meaning that we're going to take their place in being in rulership. You understand? And controlling everybody and making laws and creating laws. They scared of black people doing that. Keep going, Bunker Shop.
Okay. The idea that white people are somehow a victimized community to be overtaken by other groups feeds fear and grabs for power that can that can have dire consequences for black and other communities of color.
Right. They afraid. You know what I'm saying? Read that again, Bunker Shop. What are they afraid of?
Whether they call it great replacement theory, the idea that white people are somehow a victimized community to be overtaken by other groups.
They think that white people, they hear about replacement theory and they see what black people and Hispanic, they see us building and growing, and they think that they're going to be overtaken.
Right.
You understand? They think that they're going to be overtaken, man. You understand? They're not going to be able to live in the suburbs anymore. You understand? The more black people wake up to the truth and build Black Wall Street all over America, and all these Great Depressions and plagues going around and diseases and COVID-19, they're afraid. They're like, God damn, in a minute, you know what I'm saying, we going to be the people that's at the bottom.
Right.
You understand? Keep going, because guess what? What goes up must come down.
And if I may too, sir,
go ahead.
Just a quick sidebar. When you deal with critical race theory, you understand as a white person, you know that you owe black people. You know that you owe Latino people. You understand? You know that you owe Native American people. If we sit back and actually talk about what y'all have done to blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to obtain your wealth in this society, you know you owe us. You understand? You owe us your lives. You understand? Like the scriptures talk about the Lord visiting the iniquity of our fathers 3 and 4 generations over. They call themselves a Christian society. The Lord understands who's supposed to be on top. The Lord understands that who raped, robbed, and murdered society to be able to be on top. Now, justice is, if I rob a bank, I got to pay restitution.
You got to do all that.
On top of me paying restitution, I have to do time in order for me taken from this bank or this family that owns this bank.
If I may, let me get Wisdom of Solomon 5:1.
Come on, sir.
What you saying is heavy. We ain't got too much time left. You know what I'm saying? But let me get Wisdom of Solomon right quick. Chapter 5, verse 1.
Wisdom of Solomon 5:1.
Yeah, cause look, what he's saying is heavy, man. Like your oppressor, man. He did way more than just rob a bank. Like he robbed black, Hispanic, Native American Indians from our identity, He didn't change us, made us change guys. He didn't do all that. You understand? And guess what? He has to pay for it. And then guess what? It's in the back of his mind every day that he's going to have to pay for this at some time. You can start Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, verse 1.
I'm kind, sir. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, and verse 1 in the Apocrypha. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Man, we stand in boldness in them afflicted us. You know why? Because we know Christ is going to return. You're going to have to pay for the crimes that you committed.
Sir.
You're going to have to pay for them crimes that you committed. You understand? That's why Revelation chapter 18 say, "Him that have an ear, what is it? Was it 13 and 9?
Yep, 13
and 9. Him that have an ear, let him hear.
And 12 and 9 too.
Yeah, 12. Him that have an ear, let him hear. You understand that? This is the patience of the saints. That's what we know. Read that again, Baba Bishop.
Come on, sir. You see, I got this circle. I got to tap back in. You feel me?
Yep.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1 in the Apocrypha. Then shall the righteous man stand in boldness.
Oh, we're going to stand in boldness, man. Why? Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Before the face of such as afflicted him.
Right. They afflicted Black, Hispanic, Native American Indians, man.
Right.
And they thought that we was down and out, and we were going to be able to bounce back. Like you read the Willie Lynch letter, it says it's going to be a miracle that they be able to bounce back from what the hell we put them through. But guess what? Then we're going to one day, which we doing right now, we standing in the face of, but we standing bold. Like, look, you thought America was going to last forever, huh? You know what I'm saying? You thought you wouldn't want to pay for the crimes of your forefathers, huh?
Right.
You thought you was going to rule everybody and just get away with everything your forefathers did. Nah, it ain't happening like that. Keep reading Baba Bishop.
Come on, sir. Before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Right, they didn't make no account of his labors. You know what I'm saying? You got Hispanics in the goddamn field right now picking vegetables and fruit for literally change, like they're in prison.
Right.
They picking fruit and change. They picking fruit and vegetables all goddamn day, and they getting paid wages like they're in prison. You understand? They getting paid prison wages, man. You know why? Because nobody give a damn about Hispanics, man.
That's right.
But the ISUPK. You
right.
understand? Commander Juliana. Keep reading Baba Bishop.
I like it, sir.
You know
we got to clap it up for that, man.
Yeah, right.
What you saying is so heavy. Verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with tremble fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Right. What is it talking about? This talking about Christ returning. When Christ return, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna know what the hell going on. This is a black man that then broke the motherfucking the slocket and broke the damn clouds. You understand? With 200 million angels.
Right.
They gonna be amazed at his coming. What the hell? You understand? Because in Christianity they teach you that Christ gonna return. He gonna float down. It's gonna be some white man with blind hair, blue eyes. He gonna float down with all white on. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's gonna get zapped up. Now from the planes, there's gonna be some niggas washing dishes. They gonna get zapped up and go to heaven. Right. It's gonna be some motherfuckers on a plane, and they're gonna get zapped up, and their clothes is gonna fall in the goddamn seat, and everybody gonna be like, "Oh my God, where'd he go?" That's what they teach you in Christianity. Some mysterious garbage. Right. You know what I'm saying? That is not going to happen, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Christ's gonna return, and you're gonna be amazed that it's coming. That's why in Matthew's 24 and 5, they say, you know what I'm saying, this shall be like thunder. You understand? From east and west or something like that? I'm paraphrasing. Might be paraphrasing wrong. But then you gonna know when Christ returns. You understand? You gonna see it. Everybody gonna see it.
Everybody gonna see it. Even them that pierced him.
Right, and they gonna be amazed. Keep going, Baba Bishop.
What kind, sir? So like it. Verse 3. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach.
Keep going. We
fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor.
Right. They thought black people They make nothing but some goddamn niggas in the ghetto.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They make nothing but some goddamn spics, some mafia. They ain't the mafia. They ain't the Mexican mafia. You know what I'm saying? Them black people, they ain't nothing but some Chicago gangsters, some Oakland gangsters, some Sacramento gangsters, some EPA gangsters, some Richmond gangsters, some Detroit gangsters. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? They twerking all on Facebook. They ain't nothing. They said they counted this what? Read it again.
Come on, kind, sir. So like it. And they repented and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we sometimes in derision, whom we had sometimes in derision, a proverb and a reproach.
Right. We became niggas. We became spics and savages. Keep going.
Come on, kind, sir. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to without honor.
They accounted Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians' lives as madness. They thought we just in the ghetto committing crime just for the hell of it. They thought they counted our women just twerking on Facebook and senators, that's black senators, young black senators twerking on social media as just madness. You know what I'm saying? They just doing it because they ain't got no goddamn job. You understand? They ain't got nothing else better to do. They counted our likeness as madness, man. And they counted us as insane. Keep going.
Come on, sir. Verse 4. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. Verse 5.
Right, and they thought our end was gonna be without honor. Y'all niggas gonna be living in the ghetto, selling each other drugs, you understand, killing each other, and then that's just gonna be y'all end. You understand? They don't give a damn.